Okay. Well, there wasn't rival tech at the end of the cosmetics tree. There might be a rival tech helmet, but that was not my bet. And as a result, I have to play a double double warning hazard 5 with a haunted cave. I don't know why we needed a haunted cave. Harry? Pain. And it's Swarmageddon's the other one. So I don't think I'm gonna have that rough of a time. Hopefully. Then again, I can't really do normal Has 5s. So yeah. Although I just realised the fact that it's a point extraction is not a solid for me, is it? That's gonna make the whole haunted cave a lot worse. If anyone wants to know my build, it's whatever you're looking at now. Basically just freezing cryo, so then I don't have to deal with the enemies, and hot EPC, so then they die through science. Satchels and drills or whatever, don't really care. Axes, because why would you use anything other than axes? It just doesn't make sense. I mean, neurotoxin, tolerable. If you're using the flamethrower, it's not bad. It works with the flamethrower. But if you're using the HE grenades, then there is actually something wrong with you, and you need to go to a hospital or a mental health hospital, asylum, and a mental asylum.
Neurotoxin grenades will pair well with the Cur. In
Well,
specific ways. It's only one upgrade.
I suppose, but
Still. What does HE? Nothing. You should make a whole. Should do a whole podcast or just a whole hour-long video just about the HE grenade. It sucks. Yeah. You probably could.
Might do a video on my idea of removing HE grenades and replacing them with satchel charges, and then replacing satchel charges in the utility slot with something that is actually a utility and not just a fancy grenade.
You've detected an area filled with the quarks, and you get to bring
I still like the idea of the sling. Because I feel like we never really came up with an actually good idea for that replacement.
Oh god, I fucked up my controls.
Just threw crap at the wall.
Oh god.
But the sling, where you throw
I
heavy
think
objects further and make them do damage or something.
Well, it should just definitely tie into the whole like. Oh god, I keep fucking pressing the wrong button. It should definitely play into the fact that he's a driller. He drills into walls to grab the big minerals. That should in some way, you know, help. Like, help us do that. So we can either carry multiple or just, as Harry said.
Well, I think that you could pick it up with the sling, but you could unequip it and it would still be there, like trailing all behind you.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
So you could drill while with like,
you could just like carry one on your back, which means you could technically carry two, but or you could like, you know, like just actually shoot while carrying it. And industrial grade papoose. Papoose are used to carry babies on the front. Oh right.
The front baby backpack.
That is such a good image though, isn't it? Like Driller screaming his hands in the air, and he's got like with like a quark in his back.
He's got a bitter gem in his strapped to his chest, and he's like, revenge!
Yeah. You find 2 compressed gold, and you just absolutely drip out Driller. But yeah, I think that is just so much better. I mean, as much as satchel charges are cool and all, it's just I don't like them. Let alone I don't see why they should be in a utility spot. Especially with HEs being as bad as they are.
I just think it will enrage people if they have to choose between satchel charges and impact axes.
We know that's the case, right? That's why Tom is heavily against my idea, because he wouldn't be able to pick. He uses both, like constantly. but I think tough. Not to mention Driller is like the only character who can damage with all of his abilities, which is cool and all, but that also kind of shouldn't be the case. Oh my god, there was 2 Quarks in the same place.
Oh, I thought the lure technically did do damage.
The lure is a grenade.
Yeah.
Oh right. What?
You said Driller's the only one where every part of his kit does damage.
Yeah. He is.
Yeah, that's true for every part of his kit, including grenades.
Yeah, I suppose. I was thinking more, he's the only person whose utility and movement does damage.
Well, he's the only person whose traversal tool does.
Well, yeah.
Although, I suppose Gunner is actually the only one whose utility doesn't.
I suppose, yeah, the flares do technically do damage.
They could do something with that. They could do some. They don't need to change the flare gun, but something could work in tandem with the flares. Like along, not as simple as this, but along the lines of you shoot flare with like a certain upgrade on one of the guns and it blows up.
Oh, that's what that button does. God, I have not played enough with my new controls. And they are really dumb controls.
I just realised you're still alive.
Yeah, I'm doing pretty well.
Why would you say that?
Because I do myself.
Oh right, I could watch you, couldn't I?
I'm not
You're
streaming.
this, right?
No,
Oh.
I didn't get time to. Because I just kind of press play. I can after.
Wow.
But yeah, no, I mean currently it's Swarm. But after that I've already got 4 of the Aquat. Haven't gone down once yet, which is another.
Well, you do have the benefit of, as normal point extraction is one of the fastest missions if you do it properly.
Yeah, but also, you know, it's also one of the worst missions to have a Bloken, so...
You just have to finish it, remember, you don't actually have to... There was nothing about the secondary objective mentioned. You don't have to do
I'll
that.
get it if I get it.
What is it gunk seeds?
Ebonites, so it's not that bad.
Not terrible.
Especially if you driller.
It's crazy to me that gunk seeds are blacklisted on extraction. That should just ban refineries, because obviously you have Dystrom that already exists for some reason as a second objective for point extractions and refineries. But surely they should just ditch Dystrom
into
ditch
being
Dystrom being like no, it's gay.
Alright.
Ditch Dystrom just having a chance to be the second objective and just have it replace gunk seeds for refineries and point extractions.
What's wrong with gunk seeds?
The point extractions and refineries is awful. Less so for refineries, but point
I've
extraction,
dicked it.
terrible. Terrible. Awful. Gunk seeds are a pain in the arse anyway, because why would you make a secondary objective a heavy objective? Right. Sometimes it's alright, because often a lot of the gunk seeds you can just shoot and they fall straight down into where the minehead is. Wolf.
Okay, I don't think I really explored that well enough.
I think heightened sensors will work on the Nemesis arms.
I think it might have, in that, like, when they made the arms, it accidentally did that. Like, but I don't think they intend or want it to. Because I think heightened senses is more just, you know, being caught out, right? Not expecting it, but you're kind of expecting it with that guy.
Also, how we don't know if you can destroy those arms specifically.
Hold on, button again.
It just seems so. Did you know that the caretaker's appendages, you can one-shot them with a power attack? The pickaxe. Always one shot.
Yeah, sometimes when they lunge towards me, I'll just give them a little smack.
That's what you're meant to do.
Yeah.
Can let them do that. Careful, we might get copyright struck by Rick Patterson.
Who the hell is that?
I don't know. It made the Airwolf theme though. I was expecting you to say what's Airwolf,
I didn't bother because I didn't know what it was.
but you didn't know who Rick Patterson was.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell you're going on about. I mean, I assumed you were referring to the song that you were singing, but I still never heard it.
Knight Rider, the helicopter.
Yeah, I still have absolutely no clue what you're going on about.
Knight Rider with David Hasselhoff. It's a talking car.
Yeah, I still... I honest to God, the only movie I've seen David Hasselhoff in is the SpongeBob movie.
No, in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
Was he in that?
Yeah, he did this song for it at the end, and Ego pretended to be him for a second. Yeah, it turned into Hazy Dasselhoff. Hazy Dasselhoff.
Minehead launched. Escape pod will arrive when Minehead has been secured. Hang in there.
Oh, my health! Where? Oh my God, I got grabbed by a
boys.
I got grabbed by a Mactera who dragged me into a Tri-Jaw who just full-on 3-hit burst me.
Ooh. Is that controversial? So you don't like femboys?
I feel like it's an opinion which could be met with some divide.
It can't. Yeah, but it can't be too hot of a take, can it? Not compared to what I could say.
Which is what?
Well, I'm not going to say, am I?
Uh-oh.
I'd like to thank Goober for making a Star Wars reference in the comment section.
Right, it was that, wasn't it? Wrong button. Shit.
Yeah, it was Palpatine. This is Anakin.
Alright, went down for the first
What's your
time.
career? Great interest. Ooh! Does your Bosco have all 4 revives?
He has 3. I do not know. I have not touched Bodco in a while.
That is weird. Slightly.
I mean...
But you haven't at all
Yeah.
for a while.
Well, I switched to the Tom method of joining
Like,
people like.
But you
halfway
would have
through
got the
mission.
barrel armor for him. Barrel armor.
But I don't give a shit. It's a gimmick.
I know, and I saw more Bosco skins in the past, and I thought, I don't know, actually, I don't think I want that at all. Don't make Bosco skins, don't need them really. There's a couple, got the barrel, it's good. Get some of the DLCs. But in the past, the performance past, don't have Bosco skins. Give me that skin you gave Bosco, whatever it is, give me that for everything else.
Drug pod departing in T-minus 3 minutes.
I saw someone...
Bosco,
who
please.
had-
Bosco, shoot the fucking thing! What is he doing? The grabber is pulling me up the drop pod hole, and Bosco is doing nothing. Oh, now you arrive.
he's not faster than it. Bosco's quite not.
Yeah, but he has
faster.
guns.
Not infinite range either. I don't know why there isn't an upgrade to Bosco can move fast.
Get off of me! This is all part of the plan, people watching. Clear the area with a T4 and T-L, and then walk into the extraction. Job done. It got a bit messy near the end, I'm willing to admit. I also did significantly better than I thought I would. But I am willing to admit that I do really like aquatic missions and can do them with relative ease. And that if it was basically any other game mode, I would admit there's a lot of...
It sounds like a language. Relative ease.
Especially considering I never actually mined a single bit of nitro that entire time. And
Oh,
did
did
run
you
out
finish
of
the
ammo.
mission?
Yeah, I'm done. Finished in 30 minutes,
Wow.
30 seconds.
Do another one.
Yeah, probably...
Well, okay, fair dues. Can't help
Well-
but notice that Industrial Sabotage still doesn't have like a objective description. Just a blank. then the secondary.
Alright, well, that was my punishment. I think it went a lot better than Harry thought it would go. And to be honest, I've got to agree with him.
What?
That I didn't expect to do it, let alone with relative ease. But, okay.
I can speak relative ease. That it?